Hello and welcome to today's video. In this video, it's a bit of a weird one because I know it's the end of January now, but I'm actually going to be showing my 2021 setup for my reading journal. And it's already a weird one because I haven't completely been keeping up with it, and I wasn't planning on sharing it. It's just something I've started doing this year and I thought it was pretty cool. But then I've shown it to a couple of people. They've liked it and basically said I should share it, and I'm like, well, I really like it. I'm shockingly impressed, not gonna lie. It's turned out a lot better than my bullet journal, where there was like, this is just like a little side thing, like I spent a couple of nights doing it, but I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So yeah, I thought I'd share it. I hope you enjoy. If this is something you're interested in seeing more of, do let me know down below and I can do more videos like this. Right, hello. So first of all, I'm really struggling to figure out the setup of this video, so if you do videos like this yourself or have any tips or tricks on how to set it up so you can properly see it, please do let me know. This is what we're going with for now and hopefully it's okay. So it's just in this little orange notebook. It's got a foil of Big Ben and London on the front of it. I just got this from HomeSense. It's in the sale section and I thought it was a pretty good size. So if you open it up to the first page, I've just stuck a couple of pages in here and some like different stickers and scraps of paper that I've cut up and lots of different things, and I'm just going to add to this over time. I think eventually I'll make this into a proper reading journal spread, but to be honest, I imagine this lasting me a few years because I don't use many pages at all, so I feel like this will probably last me 2 or 3 years, so I haven't done anything with this right now because I don't know how long it's going to last for. And then if you twist it over to this page, this is my reading 2021 spread. So this side I just kept it very simple, a few different bits of paper. All of the word paper, like the actual book paper, I just found an old yellowed book from a charity shop. It was 50p, so couldn't complain. And then I think all of the rest of it is either from the works or Hobbycraft. So yeah, and then the stickers, a lot of them are from Etsy, some of them I made myself, and then there's just other scraps of like scrapbooking things that I've collected over time, such as like this stamp and other bits and pieces. So yeah, and this is pretty blank right now. I think I'm going to do some sort of like summary or maybe like my favourite quote from my 2021 book or something like that here. Then if we flip it open to this page here, this is my bookshelf, I guess. So every time I finish a book I'm going to colour it in. I actually need to colour another one in. I have finished 2 books so far this year, which to be honest is pretty good for me compared to the last couple of years, so I'm really excited about that. I have drawn 100 books. There's no chance in hell I'm going to read 100 books, but my actual goal for the year is 52, so we'll see if I make it. And I just drew my 2 cats down here as well. Very disproportionate. They are obviously a lot bigger than a book, but that's what I did. So this next page is 2 separate spreads. This one over here is my 2021 goals, and these are to read 52 books, read both fiction and non-fiction, finish some of the series I've started. That's a very serious one. I really need to finish some. Read recommended books and to also get a subscription box. So yeah, and then on this side of the page I did some anticipated releases of the year and kind of like stuck on when they came out. So for instance, this first one here, Into the Heartless Wood, that's already come out now. That came out the 12th of January, so I know that I can now get that when I am looking at buying some books in the future. And then these next 2 pages. These are 2 pages that are related, but I didn't really know what to do on this side, so I just printed out stickers of all the different books that I wrote on this side and stuck them on in kind of a collage format. So these are the 21 books I want to read in 2021. I'll add a little close-up in here in case you are interested, but I'm not going to go over them now. Then if we flick to the next page, this one over here is my book purchases for the year. I've actually bought 4 books this year so far, so I do need to add those on, but it's just the book, the price, the shop, the date, and then a tip box for if I've read it or not. I honestly don't buy that many books. because I've got a lot to read, but right now a lot of them are in storage, so I'm imagining this year I might buy a few more than normal. And then on this side are some booktuber books. I'm sure there's more booktubers with books out than these, but these are just the ones that I used to watch when like I was first getting into booktube like many years ago. So yeah, I stuck in their books. I haven't read any booktuber books at all, so it's something I'd like to do at some point, so this is like an actual reminder of that. And then the next spread is my series tracker. So a lot of these are rereads, but I haven't marked them off because I want to mark off when I reread them, such as The Mortal Instruments, Infernal Devices, Harry Potter. And what I did for this is, although it's one spread, there's quite a few pages here, so I can flick this bit and it only flicks the lower half of the page, and then I've also left a whole page free because I'm sure there'll be other series that I get into at some point during the year. And I haven't put every series there, these are just the ones that I think I'm going to read or try and finish and read this year. Then if we flick over to the next page, this is one that I'm really excited about. So at the end of every month I'm going to write my favourite book of the month. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. January and February will face off. Which one was my favourite of those? That will then face off with my favourite between March and April. That will then face off, and then the 3 will face off, and it's a cool little way to figure out my favourite book of the year. So yeah, I just thought that was really cool. I'd seen other people do it, so I just tried to think of a semi-creative format, and I thought like colour swatches would be a cool way to do it. So yeah, I'm quite excited for this one. Then if we flip it over again, this is the final page that I've done currently, and this is my January spread. Over on this side I've just got the days of the month, and then if I've read on that day I've put a tick over it. And I think this is quite a good way for me to check that I am actually reading. The 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th I'm not 100% sure about. I did go back and do those, so I'm just really hoping. I tried to check Goodreads and check my progress and stuff, and I'm pretty sure I read all 4 of those days, but you know, it's not perfect. And then at the end of the month I'll print out the book covers for the books that I've read over the month and put them on this page, and that's what I plan on doing for the rest of 2020. So as you can tell, that's only going to take up about, well, it's only going to take up 11 more pages, and it's quite a thick book. So I'm excited to see where this will go. Yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, do give it a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.